Boom! 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan. They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
19, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught, Smith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay early on. It's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
They'll set up a throw.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And this one is right through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
We were talking about this Jets defense.
This unit very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Black shot. Set.
Ritter will set up the throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Field, black.
Ritter from the gun. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Jets.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Down. Hot, set, 18 rattler. 18 rattler. Ready?
They'll look to throw here.
This pass out wide to Hall.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
70 Ranger. Red. Warriors. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. In motion right is Smith.
Ready?
It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make it 6-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Black 40. Hey, go see it. Hut.
Up the middle, it's Chansey.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Cole now on the punt, and he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another. And shutting him off now over field. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
6-0 our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Rattler. Ready? 18 Cardinal.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead.
For the point after.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
That's caught. Jack Bech with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yard line.
Set.
Win the rep. Let's go.
33. Right, yellow. Set.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go.
At the 38.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
60 red. Set, go. Set, go.
Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Results in a 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd.
this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
First and 10.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
On the ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready. 19, 18. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This is surprising to face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completes it to Powell. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
The pressure came off of the corner, and while they recognized it and turned it into a big play, I'm looking at the defense on that one, because when you do bring extra pressure, you have to rotate someone over for coverage, and I think he was a step too late and gave up a big play.
They'll run with Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
19.
He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60. Crunch. Ready.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Smith.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on fourth and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They'll set up to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set. Red 38.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here we go. Yellow, 40, ready.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Ritter.
defense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement
Jets
it.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Powell on the catch. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Come on, come on.
Powell.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Jets 27. Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Pause red. Come on, set. Black. 95. Seal. Black. Set.
Ritter to throw it. Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18. And the Las Vegas first down.
Ritter now. He'll drop this underneath for Genty.
Skirts by him at the 35. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be starting a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and
4. It's a gain of 6.
To the air again, it's Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Trey Tucker,
27 yards.
and the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead down to 20.
27. Raiders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. pace here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
18 Cardinal, 18. Go, Reed, go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Cougar 19. 3. Go, check. Go, check.
Second and 14. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. His first career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They'll start on the ground with Ginty, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll come up second and 7.
Here we go, set. 52, 6, Mega. Hut.
Working from the gun, Ritter. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
38. Red, cycle. Drill, green. Burn. Hut.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Ritter going to sneak it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Desmond Ritter, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
The score, Jets 27, Raiders 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Open is Powell. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You there reach them, but it's not enough.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
45, white, green jacket. Ready.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
A strong running. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Come on, set.
Ritter back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Ritter. That's complete yet again to Thornton.
Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
That's to finish over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jack Bush, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know who we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Trump 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Come on, come on. Hit, Kevin Byron. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
Looking to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Set. 33. Yellow. Blue striker. Blaster. 6. Ready?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
To throw on second and 10. Ritter. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Red. Cycle. Seal. Black. Ready. Ready. Check. Cut.
Ritter from the gun on third down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Ronnie Hickman able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Powell. A powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And now the rookie's free. And on the right end, touchdown, New York. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So this, not a stat line that you'd expect to see. 2 touchdowns for him now in the ball game, both coming on the ground.
And while it may be unusual, it's obvious they found something that they like on offense that they can use against the defense. And I think they'll continue to go to it until they stop it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now stands at 13. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
43-yard line.
Blue check. Hut.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
10 yards.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Ritter.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Ready, break. Green jack. Set, hut. Blue 32. Ready.
Ritter from the gun.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Let's go. Blaster. 6. Black. 95.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
Their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Check. 6. Bronco 80. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set, hurt.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bummer, but they allow the conversion. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
48-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
That's another Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
18,
and the Jets 1st down.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 30.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Down.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way to point things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Ritter to throw it.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 37 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that that cuts this lead down to 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
They'll look to throw here. And the Raiders have got him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
90, 70 Lions! Hurt!
They're going to look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
70. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right at the 48-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Viking 18. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 51 yards.
And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Ready.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And with the points points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
2nd and 10.
19
Makes
right.
it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Panthers 6 Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, what?
He'll look to throw. Completes it to Powell. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Set. Hut.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. To the left side, pass caught by Fulton.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Raider first
Here we
down.
go. Set. Hut.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Short throw, caught by Bowers.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
89, Brock Bowers.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First and 10.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pass complete right side to Bowers.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First down.
Ritter down.
To go.
Pass right side, caught by Fulton.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Dante Thornton with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ritter will throw for it.
And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go for the pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
79 Broncos. Ready. Warrior step, Cowboy 80. Check smash.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this.